Hello everyone, welcome back to Dream Daddy. It's time to choose our next date partner. So, I'm going in order, I asked people on Twitter, I tweeted out like a question thing, and I was like, okay, so, I got my favorite dad. I know who that is. I also have some runners-up, and then there's all the rest. What do you guys want me to do? And everyone on Twitter said, date all the dads! So I'm gonna date all the dads, including the ones I don't particularly like. It's fine. He just scares me. Joseph scares me, that's all. But going in order of the dads we like the best, I'm gonna date Craig next, okay? So, dad 3, let's message Craig Can. It'll be great to, catch up with our childhood buddy, you know? Or not childhood buddy, but college buddy. Yeah, and he seems to have leveled out some, maybe. I wonder what Craig's up to today. Huh. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up on some old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. Yes, that's a thing. What you working on? Oh. Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. Eh? It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in a dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic, sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye. Determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this! Alright. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. Aww. So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Or do you? Definitely not that. Convincing. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Tasty. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh, man.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. Huh? But yelling is fun. Also, story about softballs, since we're on the topic and on how hard softballs are. When I was young enough to be still going to daycare and stuff, I think 5 or 6, there was this one daycare program called Kids for Kids. That was the daycare. And I don't know if it's still running or if it's like a chain thing. It looked pretty local, but they had a summer program thing, and they would like take us on field trips every once in a while, and one of the field trips was to a batting cage thing. And so I stepped into the batting thing, and I had chosen softballs because there's baseballs and softballs. Softballs are by name softer than baseballs. I'll do that. And so I got into the place, and I had my bat, and I was ready to do the thing and hit the ball and do the stuff and things like I'd seen on TV. And everyone behind me started yelling, "Abada-da-da-da-da-da-da-da!" And I was like, "What?" And everyone goes, "Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da!" And I'm like, "Okay." And so I turned back around, take up position. The thing was, I was standing directly over the base, diamond, whatever you call it thing, and not to the side, or to the side, whichever side you're supposed to be standing on to hit the ball properly. Instead, I was standing right center of it. And so at the moment I turned around, a baseball came out into my chest. And I went down. And that's all I remember for a little while, until I woke up. And then we got on the bus at some point. I don't know, the rest of the day was a blur. But that was my experience with a batting cage, first and last. So I understand, Amanda. I know your pain. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What's important is that you're having fun. Go friendship and kindness. Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda. Oh, God. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Keg Stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. I'm the best. I am the most fine of anyone here. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Oh, honey. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down onto the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline for her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. With the baby still attached? Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass, because that's what dogs and cats do when they need to throw up. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Oh, is this a minigame? Oh, it's not. Open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball! I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo! The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig! Great work, man! Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? His 2 other girls, and they're twins, and they're so pretty, and I love them, and one is suave and the other's sportier. Like they're both sporty, but one seems like more tomboy than the other. I don't know how to describe it. It's the layering hair. It's the layer hairs. Hair layers. Yes. A killer game. Yes. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you, they say in unison. You guys are twins, huh? So, which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Aw, yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. That's why they have their hair different. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Cassian, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast! We have to celebrate our win, Craig! I'm taking the whole team to get pizza! Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense! The girls won! What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Oh no! We have competition. She must be destroyed. Or maybe since we are planning on going after Matt in the end. But he doesn't seem too into her, so let's see. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. Sorry, I like the music in this place. Like, whenever it does the dun 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 dun, I'm just like, yes. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. I mean, we've got the crooked crust out here, so whatever. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to fold just whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? It sounds amazing. Pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? By having an amazing vascular system. Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside us, legitimately. The good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Craig holds up a fist to fist bump the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, or smokescreen Martha. Let's tag team! I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. I think we can do better than that. I am better than that. Hold on. Oh. Alright. So, either create a diversion or smokescreen Martha. Let's smokescreen her. Alright. We're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Pass. I remember that working better in the past. She turns back to talk to Craig. Yeah. At least the one with Amanda was funny. Diversion! I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. Who watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers last night? What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led to an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. I nudge Amanda for support. There was also a demon haunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance that there's a non-paranormal explanation for that, but still, quality television. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that either. Wow, we have so much in common! Damn. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. Nothing works! Damn it, Martha! So, I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for a sleepover. I think her voice changed. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Nice.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Pardon me. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into the coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine! I swear, if we have to buy it... Martha storms off toward her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big, weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Whew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. I keep going back into that. Yeah, what region is that? Like Spokane? Or is that Minnesota? I don't know. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Oh, hello. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. Feels like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She is in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah. We went to college together? Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
Huh?
You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Hey.
Bro, suddenly. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we'll be stuck for the rest of the night. Alright. And with that, I think I will pause this episode here. We are going to escape the cavalcade of moms who want to jump Craig's bones in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then, so bye-bye!